Hey, yeah, hey. We had the Judgement Days. Snapping the chains, we're sparking up J's. We spit on your plates and spit on your names. Blossom your flags when I piss on your graves. The world's gotta deal with the monster it makes. Acting like I wasn't made by God. How did I manage to make it this far? Born in the chaos, I carry the odds. Should've seen Judgement Days back in my yard. I've been so selfish just from the day since when I've been wishing death upon me. Still I've been living like it is nothing that is bothering or even haunts me. I'm in the mood to shoot all these fools, kill all the goons with sharpened up tools. I'd save one bullet just for my head when my sins get too heavy. I'll end it myself, death I'm eating off life when I guns on the head. Wrong drug in the veins or a knife on the chest. All the crews gotta swallow my taste of revenge. Psychological torture before the body repents. It'll burn within slow, just how I like it. The worst form of pain is the one you can fight with. I don't gotta kill them, it's worse to live lifeless. But I gotta kill beasts to show one what life is. You wish you would die for a blink of an eye. If you could just survive for a night in my mind. But this is how you gotta live on the grind. This is how you gotta live when you find snakes in your grass and taking no chance. I'm moving so fast, it feels like a hack. Turning broken bridges into my rams, turning broken stitches into my amps. Could be sitting here telling you, why do I never feel ever enough? Fuck it as long as I'm reaping enough. Stepping on thrones, defeated with bluffs. They're playing their hands like it's stacking on flush. To get in my way to reducing the dust. I show them the difference in fluff and the tough. Marks on my soul, but I'm paid for the cuts. Snapping the chains, we're sparking up J's. We'll spit on your plates, we'll spit on your names. Blossom your flies when I piss on your graves. The world's gotta deal with the monster it makes. Acting like I wasn't made by a god. How did I manage to make it this far? Born in the chaos, I carry the odds. Should've seen Judgement Days back in my yard. We college drop house, we'll make it with jobs. 9 to 5 grind just to navigate costs. Invested our soul not to aggregate doubts. Had to map out the region so our plans to go south. From tracking the moments of cops in the street, to tracking the markets where sharks compete. The price of survival is paid with deceit, so the morals are first in the war to retreat. Most are thrown and defeated by mindsets alone. Did we even survive if we did not evolve? Got a born appetite for the granted regrown as I reach for the stars. I must sing like you long. You're the die for your dreams or the bleed at your feet. The ghosts from my past keep my focus pristine. Had to walk on a tightrope of promise to flee. In a drama's distraction come death on my street. The street taught the gospel, it sermons a scar. Never heard for the mothers whose sons could not last. Every boom holds a lesson, yes, turn into bar. So I gotta reach a level that takes to the far. I tonight in the words of Spain session the rhyme while the clock try to box me a trance at a time. Was working for pennies, investing them dimes. Abundance required to cross a few lines. What's a crown to a man who don't kneel for the gold? What's a path to a soul that left trails in the cold? What's a mold to a mind that refuses to fold? What's control to a fire that burns to behold? So glosses like lessons, now words out of focus. They're trying to catch up, but I'm too far in motion to pain, and I let it support my devotion. And through the commotions I've been slapping the chains, we're sparking up J's. We'll spit on your plates and spit on your names. Blossom your flies when I piss on your graves. The world's gotta deal with the monster it makes. Acting like I wasn't made by a god. How did I manage to make it this far? Born in the chaos, I carry the odds. Should've seen Judgement Days back in my yard. Feel I'm Godlike, yeah. I feel I'm Godlike, ooh. Bitch, you ain't my type, no. So I don't comply, ooh. I feel I'm Godlike, yeah. I feel I'm Godlike, ooh. Bitch, you ain't my type, no. So I don't comply, ooh. Fought with my greed, but I lost to my lust. So I'll pimp all your pimps till the business is shut. I damage your pride till it's fear and guts. It's like pornos where you get fucked while you're stuck. We spend a lifetime searching meaning and purpose, but gave my lifeline to the gigs and precautions. Let go of temptations to deal with abundance. You tempted to kill y'all forever for vengeance. Been eating these bitches like barbecue dips. Got hoes in a stack like a can full of chips. They look at me thirsty while biting their lips. No longer impressive, y'all need some new tricks. I pray for my rivals cause they need to heal, so I can break them down again like my meals. Appetite for disasters. Carnage, I bleed out the right is the faster once I break your knees. When survival gets tough on the overnight layoffs, I fit the description of organized chaos. And anger's a poison but dying's a way off. Knowing you're living so I let it take off. Where I'm from, you make a guess. Where time was money and money was debt. Where loyalty and love had a separate prize. You ride with the dead or you ride till it die. I'll die for my family and kill for my friends, and beat up my enemies after making amends. Don't even pretend to fit in with trends. I just want some head in the bends when it ends. Since I fell in love, my heart is a hole. She had blood of the vine, need the soul of her whole. I may cross the line but she crossed many more. I pour me some wine as I watch you go. Maybe I'm lost but I'm acting upright. I do the impossible to spit on this mic. Fueling this villain's backstory you might. Y'all barking too loud but I'm willing to bite. All that you love is all you destroy. So I fell in love with the void in my joy. And peace with the Lord but boss demons deploys. This grind for my passion, the madness go wise. I feel I'm Godlike, yeah. I feel I'm Godlike, ooh. But you ain't my type, no. So I don't Yeah, I feel I'm got light, ooh. All traumas aside, baby, I feel I'm got light, ooh. Seen a few fall from their prime before their time in this world, so I don't run with the time. Like you will make a return when teammates fold for the foes. Gotta put a hold on your hoes. Might have really just called my bros, but fuck it, I don't wanna let them know. Devour only how I feel the power. Flowers gotta sow some seeds for hours. I ain't spending it with cowards. Louder, I ain't gotta be for doubters. Prouder cause I'm not attached to outcomes. Still I feel the need to outrun. Outdone till my losses were undone. Unturned stones, side the tides unstrung. Yeah, I feel I'm got light. Yeah, bitch you ain't my type. I feel I'm got light. Yeah, bitch you ain't my type. The girl who would kill for me, I let it go. Friends are back home, to see them since long, just contacted the family. So this is what we're only faith in my heart for the Lord on my own. An apology for every time that I lost. Regrets and asset from payable cost. So I move like a prodigy as I made these songs. All this to realize it's here I belong. इंतजार पे तू एतबार कर, चाहे जीत के या सब हार कर, ये जुनून का तू इज़हार कर. Cope with my hoes and I copy cheap thrills. I wanna get over it, climb up new hills. Not signing my soul, I'm just signing your deals. Thanking the Lord I don't have to skip meals. Chaos is the order when there's order in chaos. I stand up for spin-offs till I get my payoffs. I've been in your work and now we've been on day offs. This keys to me, I like my brushes and crayons. Inevitable chaos, waiting for a push cause the profitable payoffs are way too fucking good. Inhabitable days off, guilt in my roots got me selling grief in this lyrics I spew. In the bigger picture, in the end we all are dead. In a linear vision I just see my soul ascend. In the gritty and nice, desperation commends. In the glitter of skies I see the reaper descend. इंतजार पे तू एतबार कर, चाहे जीत के या सब हार कर, ये जुनून का तू इज़हार कर. आंधियों में छुपे ये राज की आसमां को है खबर. सितारों जैसे चमकते सपने कहीं ना जाए टूट इधर. अश्क बहते इन बेड़ियों से शिखर तक फिर भी चलते जाना. आरज़ुओं से भी आगे मुझे ये मंजिल को पाना. Burn off your bridges, the blood's on my sleeves. Violently looking for comfort and peace. Souls full of sorrows, the place where I live. Feel no remorse, though I stand here in grief. Slowly winning the world that would never be mine. Just so I can tell myself it's gonna be fine. When you fight and you know that the day you'll be dying, you'll go satisfied knowing you'll never stop trying. इंतजार पे तू एतबार कर, चाहे जीत के या सब हार कर, ये जुनून का तू इज़हार कर. इंतहा बेइंतहा अधूरी सी ये दास्तां. इंतहा बेइंतहा अधूरी सी ये दास्तां. Hoes in the back, foes in the front, backs to the front, well it's all gonna burn. Evidence is missing, they're not my concern. It's evident I'm winning, but not on your terms. My pride will sell for money and gold. Lied if I said I won't kill for more. The trials, the tests, tribulations and all. Got my bruises, my woman, and weapons, my code. Oh, how do we bid on a witness? Will he not speak or will he go missing? Industry on industries when it's time for business. Open doors and pull the trick, vanish from the address. Whoa, I don't wanna make it a habit. Rap about it after causing a habit. Think like a leader and move like a savage. The wilder the jungle got the more adapted, bitch. You don't even know what I've been through. Feeding motherfuckers that was in me just to steal food. Shielding my conscience from the nonsense like I didn't you. But if ignorance is bliss, then real blessings I'm still rude. I don't even do this for attention. Yeah, spreading cheeks wide open for a pin. Got me thinking I might need a bit of attention so I can kill a beaten by your ass independence. Money, pussy, power, I'm coming for it all. Find a place safe, change your strategy for war. Everything I said that deserves to be mine. Take it on, let you know that I was in line. Better learn from mistakes that decompose in your grave. Gotta rap like I'm Kendrick, responding to Drake. Gotta gamble your odds for investments you make. Gotta gamble investments for those odds to raise. The ties, the wallets and doors have opened. Walking and caking, no fear from scrotum. You're choking on Gucci and Christian Dior's. All it does really is tickle my balls. So I'm taking them chances while cashing advances. You sit there and wait there while your check is bouncing. I'm too good to not be the greatest, undoubted. I'm pounding these beats, rerouting the D's. Hoes in the back, foes in the front. Back to the front, well it's all getting burned. Evidence I'm missing, they're not my concern. It's evident I'm winning, but not on your terms. My pride will sell for money and gold. Lied if I said I won't kill for more. The trials, the tests, tribulations and all. Got my bruises, my woman, and weapons, my cold. Surrounded by leeches, it's hard to find people who are real or even relatable enough. The snitches been snitching and bidders be bidding. Nothing that I would be worried about. The address you leak, pitch that you breached won't fill up the draw in your broke back accounts. But when tables turn, my mercy in question will thank you for leaving no more fucking doubts. Stalking my whereabouts during the loading cells. Watch me unload these rounds until you lose the countdown for another round. This ain't no testing round. Turn your cushions into my fucking wrestling gowns. Your next mission check, made a new ex. Your future in planning, I'll handle the sex. Liquidating the cash, gets the pussy so wet from my aura alone. Some owe me if you're dead, so you're rapping like I got a loan to pay. The pilgrimage I wasn't shown the way, God knows. I do not moan and pray, was gone. Always was prone to stray, wasn't born to obey. On earth to amaze, boundless engaged, relentless on stakes. Ambitious intentions igniting the stage. Insufferable lessons enlighten the maze and the farmland of sheep. My vision's a threat, my lawyers need sleep cause my motives can rest. Advices need lives that I wanna chase. The only way I'll give them time of my day. The right to remain, violent is mine. A sight to behold in the time of your life. The silence of shores was heard by the skies and went thunderstruck. I wasn't a drive with hoes in the back, foes in the front. Back to the front, well it's all getting burned. Evidence I'm missing, they're not my concern. It's evident I'm winning, but not on your terms. My pride will sell for money and gold. Lied if I said I won't kill for more. The trials, the tests, tribulations and all. Got my bruises, my woman, and weapons, my cold.
Lost in this cruel world now, I got nowhere to go. I feel my heart turn cold now, just as the story unfolds. How many foes I gotta fold now? How many motherfuckers sold? How many cold-blooded monsters do I gotta let live with my soul?
Feels like this universe was shat out from my anus. All I need is some weed and a mouth for my penis. Sabotaging my feelings feels like I'm eating a fetus. So I'ma let them keep flowing like some matching arenas. Need so much power that I bleed out ego. I want it all for me cause there will never be we both. If letters were trophies all you would get is a L ho. I would get all the W's with a solo G though. Abundance in my mind, infinity in my hands. Relentless in the grind, fearless from every gland. If money is your only motivation then it's sold out. If I end up as a shooter then I'll surely kill the whole crowd. Wow, that's my reaction to myself. Loud, wish the volume knobs ahead. Shout, just fuck your bitch up in your bed. Pow, pow, that's my gun up on your head.
Lost in this cruel world now, I got nowhere to go. I feel my heart turn cold now, just as the story unfolds. How many foes I gotta fold now? How many motherfuckers sold? How many cold-blooded monsters do I gotta let live with my soul?
I'm a monster, and I'm unapologetic if my life's a movie, then my name is credits need a tight girl with a mad black Bentley in this righteous world. I'ma choose the anarchy, what a sanity. Just an aberrant behavior, my insanity feels like a chaotic savior in front of me. Seen a lot of barriers, still it struck me. This body's just a carrier, my intuition is my essence and my mind is my weapon. Won't let it be limited by the lies of no system. If you can't think for yourself, then what is true freedom? It is prism capabilities locked in a prison. My OCD won't let me live in peace. My PTSD won't let me sleep with ease. But but will I ever quit? Bitch, oh please, before that I'ma bring this world down to its knees. To relieve the stress, I get hit till my brain works. Fuck till my dick hurts, smoke till my chest hurts. Drink till I puke guts, snort up a new drug, injecting a few words, then end up with a new nurse. What do I learn from this? Absolutely nothing. I need to do more wild shit just to feel something. At least some of this fills the void in my soul. And as the time flies, I feel my heart turn cold. Lost in this cruel world now, I got nowhere to go. I feel my heart turn cold now, just as the story unfolds. How many foes I gotta fold now? How many motherfuckers sold? How many cold-blooded monsters do I gotta let live with my soul? Saw you in that red dress across the campus corridor. We didn't even meet yet, but your gaze was like a carnival. My ex got me rapping, ain't no bitch gon' come and harm me more. But looking at you that day had me riding out Serena show. Selena Gomez, I ain't gonna be a fucking beaver. Exchange numbers, now I gotta wait to see her. Waiting at the coffee table, sorry once again I'm late. Been a couple of dates, but now you know me hate. Sitting by the beach in that breeze, sharing traumas. Driving through the city in the state of Nirvana. She shifted to my house now, wearing same pajamas. The creases made on bed sheets were calming down the drama. I saw you before the morning rays hit my face. Kissed you on the forehead for the hit that you gave. But who knew that the party wouldn't go on till late? Who knew separation was the constant of our fate?
कैसे ये फासले मिलके हम ना मिले, मंजिल है लापता, खुदा ही जाने तेरा वो रास्ता, ढूंढे ना मेरा दिल, जब से हुए हो तुम यूं गुमशुदा से.
Disguised at a paradise till shit hit the fan. Lies after every lie been shot in the span. The power of controlling me is what you cannot have. Your jealousy and insecurity been losing me some bands. One eye is always on the revenue from the businesses. It pays for your jewelry that costs life sentences. I wouldn't mention this, but now you being no fucking sensitive. I ain't winning shit. All I care for is the sex is lit. When we split, all your threats to slit your wrist made me sick. When we speak, just you being mad about some fucking bitch. Rest is his, crawling down the snake spit. Aced it, wasted, few more years on the same bitch. Cause when Kim was on the phone, I sent straight J shit. Aim and I found God after all that rage. But the shift in attitude was the clue to explain it. That your conditional love was too selfish to attain it, bitch. Conversations like a broken record playing boring lies. A train wreck in slow motion that you can't rewind. Echoes and hurricane were the signs from the Rhine. Love from this bitch, you got better chance of dying.
कैसे ये फासले मिलके हम ना मिले, मंजिल है लापता, खुदा ही जाने तेरा वो रास्ता, ढूंढे ना मेरा दिल, जब से हुए हो तुम यूं गुमशुदा से. ये जो हवाएं तलाशे ना तेरे निशान, है जो बिताए वो लम्हे मिटा दे जरा. कैसे ये फासले मिलके हम ना मिले, मंजिल है लापता, खुदा ही जाने तेरा वो रास्ता, ढूंढे ना मेरा दिल, जब से हुए हो तुम यूं गुमशुदा से.
Scrap to fixes, rags to riches, brags to bitches, maps to bridges, trap
stabs to stitches, from hatchets to pieces. Got mags to finish, got a palette for winning. I wine list and you cry more, eyes looking like July 4th. All this damn weed giving me a dry cough. I incline at your downfall, stand at where you die for, fight for what you cry for. Feels like all narratives were crafted to lead up to this. The only difference now is that I decided to twist. Was lost in the crowds, now I'm lost in the mist. Vowed to be a beast, now I'm here as it is. An average man wastes his time impressing those who won't even show up to his funeral at most. I wanna give a toast to those I turn to toast. Motherfuckers, I don't feel no sorrow for you hoes. For those homies unfocused, I feel survivor's guilt. But I gotta move on, I gotta survivor's build. If the devil made hell, then God made drugs. While I smoke the nugs, hope no one interrupts. Cause I got the temper to smoke all your plugs. Cause I like the texture of the trigger on a gun. Cause I like to explore how cruel can be won. Cause I wanna endure my position at number one. Psycho-like behavior, got the serial killer vibes. If you ever face the devil, you gotta look into his eyes. In reflections, I'll be greeting you, my soul's what you'll find. I might smoke you both to ashes, my core is built to thrive. I'm the pilgrim who lost his way along the wasteland. Had rose intake glasses, so didn't see the red flags. Was working on building whatever I did, like now hustling to drive through these storms in my Maybach. I'm living every moment like it's highlights of my documentary. Flow so tight I might slap some of these rappers back to elementary. Fuck the fees, I'll be so rich, it will all be complimentary. I don't know if God exists in this journey from scrap to fixes, rags to riches, brags to bitches, maps to bridges, traps to stitches, from hatchets to pieces. Got mags to finish, got a palette for winning. I got a palette for winning. Even in this wasteland, I got a palette for winning. Even in this wasteland, I got a palette for winning. Yeah, even in this wasteland, I got a palette for winning. Even in this wasteland.
Lose my demons and cruise through these seasons. My bruises have deepened as I ride through regions. My monsters, I feed them. Afflictions, the reason. Attachments, the prison that's risking my freedom. The passion's my warrior and strength is my fragrance. I wandered through cities, found stars on the pavements where dignity's threatened from creeds. Forsaken, priorities straightened from greed. So blatant. Scenery so vivid, but its meaning's got a word. Bitches wanna live it, but they never get the point. Peace was not an option, so now peace is not the choice. Violence is the only word I'm listening through the noise. AK-47s, I ain't talking about the toys. More the weight on my shoulders, the less of the recoil. The fruits of my labor won't shovel it so soiled. So the paths of my maker won't wrestle with the coins. Only break bread with the ones who helped me make it. Only take breaks to collect remaining payments. Only move weight for the ones who helped me scale it. Can only trade places with greatness on these wavelengths. Controlled it with the pride, but cannot control the sassiness. The smoke that you got me in is blowing out your manliness. Your bitches, if my parents supposed that money can buy happiness. Your manager been stalking me to show you what you can finesse. Train myself into the faith of violence when the love is lost, and leave it up to fate to calculate how much more further's father irony on for free miners. There isn't one that doesn't cost a boss 100 people, yet your business cards are unembossed. Got a carpet in my bedroom and bitches in my dough. Whiskey in my coffee mug and ashes on the floor. Pistol loaded tight like the joints in my drawer. Stash got me spraying cause y'all bugging like a roach. Ain't no salvation without these catastrophes. Just to survive, look what we had to be. The weak sees the sacrifices like it's a blasphemy. The wise no safe havens ain't attained without some casualties. Even when I had to swallow my odds, I didn't wipe out my mistakes. I painted my flaws. If it's meant for rising, I'm risking the fall with that white king like aura while sailing through storms. Flow smoother than a summer's breeze, groovy like a drummer's feet, ruder than a hummer's wheel, still moving like a runner's knee. This is how we do it, wearing our hearts on our sleeves, pour our soul in these melodies and ride with the beats. As I step into this industry, all the players must consider more. If you estimate my hunger for destruction, reconsider more. To estimate my value based on profits, I'm considered for. The finances for freedom is the power I'm conditioned on. Can't rely on dependency while questioning my tendency. Escaping from the comfort zone that lead me to efficiency. Urgency for making and making me flow more fluently. Emergency meetings and businesses I've been discussing. Me new cards in my hands, I stacked up some chips. For hands that I make, I'm reloading clips. Got bitches amazed and gave them some dick. Got snitches erased, that's what got me more rich. As I let loose my demons and cruise through the seasons. My bruises have deepened as I ride through regions. My monsters, I feed them. Afflictions, the reason. Attachments, the prison that's risking my freedom. And passion's my warrior, and strength is my fragrance. I wander through cities, found stars on the pavements, where dignity's threatened from creeds. Forsaken priorities, strayed in from greed so blatant.